Hey guys, I know this isn't a movie review, so I want to stress this right now. Um, the Aliens review will still be going out on Saturday, so I want to stress that right now before anyone starts posting in the comments like, oh no, like you still not doing this? No, this is still gonna be going out on the Saturday. So I want to stress that right now. This is still being still gonna be a thing. Oh, and I almost dropped it. Um, but the reason why I wanted to make this video was just the general channel update, along with being since I haven't done one of these in a while, a Blu-ray collection update. And I just want to announce a couple of video projects that I'll be working on over the next few months. So over the next month or two, I would say. So, um, yeah. So I just want to make this video just to say just a few things about the channel, do a Blu-ray collection update, and announce a few videos, a few video projects I'll be working on over the next month or two. So let's start off with the channel update for the day I'm recording this is October 18th, 2021. This will probably be going out on let's see, on the 20th. So um yeah, I want to make that clear. I'm recording this on the 18th. So yeah. You may be also wondering why I'm wearing a hoodie. Because as of now, it's about 55 degrees outside right now, so I can actually check that right now. Um, it's 64 degrees as of now. So, it may not be that cold to you, but comparing going from 80 to 100-degree weather, all of a sudden dropping down to 55 degrees, that's like Antarctic, levels of coldness. So, uh, that's the reason why I'm in this getup. So, yeah. Um, so like I said, the Aliens review will be coming out this Saturday, and then obviously to end off this year's October, I'll be reviewing Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So there's no changes about that. Um, in terms of the rest of season 5, because I know I kind of just abruptly started season 5 with, oh yeah, I'm doing the October, second Halloween special. So yeah, but just to quickly mention some stuff I'm gonna be doing this season. I will be reviewing the first 4 Batman films, from '89 to 97. So that's Batman, Batman Returns, Batman Forever, and Batman and Robin. Along with a little extra Batman review that will be coming up before those ones. And I guess you guys can probably guess what that is, but I won't say it yet. I will be also reviewing all of the Karate Kid films near the end of the season. So that's The Karate Kid, Karate Kid 2, Part 3, The Next Karate Kid, and the Karate Kid remake from 2010. So, and those ones I'll be having a special guest on. Um, so yeah. Um, Also, we'll be having mostly in the middle, just mostly random stuff. So, but I don't think I figured out the last 5 episodes yet. So, that's still a mystery for me. To figure it out at least. Um, Besides that, there is one other video project that I'll be working on. In the middle of season 5 in a few over the next months. But I'll save that to the end of this. So guys gonna have to wait for that. Um, but besides that, that's really nothing else. I'm not ending my channel. I want to stress that right now. There's nothing happening to my channel as of now. I'm not ending it. No, that's not happening. So I want to stress that right now. But I guess that's really it in terms of the actual channel itself. Just a general update on that. But now we're gonna go on to the Blu-ray collection update of this video. So I know I haven't done one in a while. The last actual Blu-ray collection video that I've done was, I think, in mid-2020. Actually, I'm gonna look at that video right now and see when that was posted, because I believe it was like, yeah, like mid-2020. Let's see here. See, where was that? Yep, here it is. This was posted March 16th of last year. So, a lot, could have changed between then. And you guys may be asking, well, why haven't you posted, like, another collection update video yet? Well, the simple fact is, since that video, I haven't been collecting, that many movies recently. I have, I've still been making videos on Russell's movie reviews since that video. I think we were still in the midst of season 1, and now we're starting season 5. Actually, look at, so that was released before episode 3 of the entire series. It's 1 year later, or that was 1 year ago when I posted that video. Now we're on season 5 of the show. So, a lot has changed since then. But in terms of my actual collection size, not really. As you guys can see here, this is actually the most amount that I've collected within the last year. And this was only within, like, the last month. So, I literally have not been collecting for, like, literally almost an entire year now. Actually, no, over a year. Because, like I said, that video was posted in March of last year. And now we're in, like, October. And I think I started actually getting back into, like, when I actually bought the first one, this was in late September. So it was, like, literally over a year since I've actually collected anything. So, in terms of movies. So, this is going to be very, probably one of the, okay, I don't know how to go on with this, but let's just get on to it. So, surprisingly, these first 3 I actually bought at Winco. And actually, the first 2 I brought on the same trip, and then the third one was from a different trip. But yeah, I'll go over these 3 right now. And ironically, these are all Warner Brothers titles. So, oh shit. How ironic. So the first one I have here is Batman Returns. And this is obviously not the 4K edition. This is the 2010 Blu-ray. Because I heard that the 4Ks for at least Batman and Batman Returns had, like, a bluish tint to it. So I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna bother with them. So I'm just gonna buy the regular Blu-rays, because I already had the original Blu-ray for Batman. So I was like, you know what? Might as well just buy, the original 2010 version. So now I'm halfway there in terms of the original 4. I still need to get Batman Forever and Batman Returns, but it looks like I'm gonna be ordering those online. So, and actually, Batman Forever is actually relatively easy to get on Blu-ray, and like finding it on Amazon. For Batman and Robin, it's actually surprisingly hard to find. So, guess we'll find out how that goes. Just have this right there. The next one is a title that the movie I personally enjoyed, but I was not expecting to find this Blu-ray. So, around 2016, this was when there was a lot of hype going around for Batman v Superman. uh, they released all of these Superman films on Blu-ray, including the Christopher Reeve Superman sequels on their individual Blu-rays. So I got Superman 3 here in terms of the 2016 edition. Now the case, but the cover is anew. There's a spine, and the back is actually relatively similar to the 2006 DVDs. Because when you open it, it is the does it actually say it on here? I don't think it does. But yeah, it has the discs from, or it has the disc from the collection that came out. Which overall is actually a very good picture transfer, but I still want to get 4, which is actually relatively easy to get on Amazon. But 2 is actually really hard to find in this 2016 edition. I've seen eBay listings for foreign releases of the 2016 version, and then just straight up foreign releases of just other editions that came out. Like a UK edition had the 2006 DVD cover style. Another one had the first DVD covers that came out in 2009, 2001. So, and none of them was the North American 2016 releases. So, if anyone has a spare copy of Superman 2 in this style from North America, please shoot me an email because I'm really trying to grab that one at some point relatively soon. So, hit me an email if you have that. So, yeah. And then, so I got those 2 on the same trip, and then on a later trip, I got Superman Returns. Now, I know that Superman Returns doesn't get the greatest picture transfers, especially on home media. But I was like, you know what? It's probably going to be a while since I, find this movie again on Blu-ray. And I don't know how long it's going to take for them to make a 4K release of the Christopher Reeve sequels and this. So, might as well pick this one up. So, I have Superman the movie, even though it's the special edition and 3-hour TV cut. I still technically have the first one on Blu-ray because I also have the 4K edition. But yeah, I have Superman the movie on Blu-ray. I have Superman 3 on Blu-ray. And Superman Returns on Blu-ray. I don't have 2 or 4 yet. Okay then. But yeah, those are just random pickups that I wasn't expecting to find, but I did find. Now, these last few ones are ones that I've been looking forward to getting for a while, and I recently got all of them. I recently got the last one, so I was like, you know what, might as well do a video about them, because it might be a while before I start talking about them again. No, because this is probably going to be the only time I'm going to be talking about them in terms of individual releases. And that is that I've gotten all 5 of the Halloween Scream Factory 4Ks put out by Shout Factory under the Scream Factory label. So I'll be going over my history in terms of trying to get all of these as I'm going through each and every one of them. So let's start off with the OG classic, John Carpenter's Halloween. Now these for all of them, as you guys could obviously tell, they come in these really great hardcovers that keep the Blu-rays or keep the cases safe instead of having your traditional slip covers. Now, unfortunately, with my Halloween Blu-ray, I don't know if you could tell really on camera. I might actually. I have my phone right here, so I could just turn on the light. Well, even then, you still can't. Oh, you can kind of see it. But I don't know how this is gonna. There you go. You see that little crease right there? Like I said, I thought that was I think that was a crease, but when you actually are looking at it, it's actually a crack. So it's not actually just a standard crease. That's actually a crack that's going through the case. So luckily, it's just on the exterior and not on the interior. But you can still kind of see where the crack is because it's right here and it goes kind of up. So yeah, that's kind of stinks. But since this is obviously all these are put up by Screen Factory, you can have it with have the box with the new artwork, and on the Blu-ray side you can either have it like this or put the original theatrical posters on. Now, if you obviously for all of mine, I put the theatrical posters on the Blu-ray case because I usually get all my Screen Factories with the slipcase. Slipcase is only one Screen Factory, Shout Factory Blu-ray that I have, or no, but just Screen Factory that I don't have the slipcase for, and that's Candyman. In terms of just general Shout Factory, I have all the Bruce Lee films that they released, but they didn't come with slip covers. So, but anyway, I'm going off a tangent. So, but I'm also show it. There's the front with this. I've heard that people like either just think that these new cover arts are okay, or they just straight up don't like it. I don't get why. I think they look amazing. So yeah, there's the front, there's the spine, and there's the back. As you guys can tell, this the first Halloween is a 3-disc set. And here is the Blu-ray case itself. I'm actually gonna move this right here so I can get a good angle, get a good image on the on the case itself. So there's the front with the original theatrical poster. There's the spine. There's the back. And then when you open it, you have the 4K disc with the new 4K or with the new cover art. You have the Blu-ray with the 2021 4K scan with the theatrical poster, and then you have another Blu-ray with the original color timing right here. So yeah. So I got this one, I believe. So all of these may vary in price. So, but like from 2 and onwards, I managed to pinpoint the prices for all of them. But for some reason, I can't remember how much I paid for this one. Either $36.99, which is their standard price, or $27.99, which I actually paid for some of these. So I can't exactly recall which one I paid or how much I paid for this one. So yeah. Next up we have Halloween 2. Now, I heard that that Shout Factory actually recalled all their copies for Halloween 2 because of a misprint, and now I can't really see what the misprint is because they said that people said that they misprinted the title, which you can compare it because the text fonts are the exact same for the first two. You can clearly see that there's really nothing different between the actual text fonts themselves and the titles. Obviously, besides the fact that this is the first one just says John Carpenter's Halloween, this one says Halloween 2. But they said that the logo, the title on the spine was crooked. Now, and then there's the shot right there. You can see that it literally looks perfect. So I don't know whether that's true or not, or maybe I'm just one of the lucky ones that got a good print of the slipcase. But yeah, that's why they had to delay it until October 5th. Which, by the way, I might as well mention this. All of these are supposed to come out on September 28th, and then they got pushed back by a week to October 5th. But for some reason, Best Buy's got the first 2 Halloween films on October 28th. So I managed to pick this up the Saturday it came out. And then I got this one the Monday before the rest of these came out. So yeah. So there's the front. I really like this one with the Haddonfield Memorial Hospital in the back. So there's the front. There's the spine and the back, and as you obviously can tell, this is also a 3-disc set. We have the fantastic poster art with the skeleton head inside the pumpkin, and the spine in the back. So then we have the 4K disc with the new cover art. and then you have the Blu-ray with the 4K scan of the theatrical cut, and then we have the DVD right here with the television cut. I like the fact that they actually still kept the DVD with the television cut on it, which still shows that they still care about this. Putting hard work into their releases. So yeah, so I got a Halloween 1 on the Saturday that that one came out, and I got Halloween 2 the day before the rest of these came out, because like I said, these two were put out technically on the 28th, while the rest of these got still had to wait until the 5th of October. So I looked up on Best Buy the day of that these came out, and they said that they were available to purchase online, but you couldn't. They were not available in any Best Buys near me. Not Dublin, Tracy, Saddle Ranch, nothing. So I was like, okay, I'll wait until tomorrow, and we'll see how that goes. I check on Best Buy tomorrow, sold out, even online. So I was like, well, fuck. And then I checked up on, Walmart, Target, and, sold out everywhere. So I was like, okay, well, either I can order it on Shout Factory, and they will come literally a day or two prior to me needing to record the episodes for them, or I can order them on Amazon and get 2-day shipping with Amazon Prime. And that's what I did. So I ordered Halloween 3 and 4 in the same package to come 2 days. And they showed up. And I'm going to show you them right now. So here's Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. I really like this one with the kids with the silver shamrock mask and all the men in the tuxedos who work for Cochrane. And then we obviously have the silver shamrock building in the background along with all the televisions. So, yep, there's the spine and the back. Might as well stress right now from 3, 4, and 5, they're all 2-disc editions, while the first 2 were 3 discs. So I don't really know why. There is the original poster art. Again, I love this cover. So yeah, there's the spine and the back. Here is the 4K disc with the new cover art, with the 4K cover art, and then we have the Blu-ray with the theatrical poster art. So there's Halloween 3, and I paid full price for this one and 4, so I got both of these for $36.99. And speaking of 4, here is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. I actually showed this one briefly in the Child's Play episode, and I showed the first one briefly in the Psycho episode, which is my latest episode that I posted as of this point. At the time of me recording this, I should say. So there's the front, spine, back. Sometimes these are really easy to get out, and other times like this, they're really kind of stuck in the cases, so it's kind of hard to get them out. There's 4 with the theatrical poster, the spine, the back. There is the 4K with the new cover art, and then here's the Blu-ray with the theatrical poster. And then, so yeah, I ordered these 2 at the same time. So I got them within the same day that this one came out. So I got both of them at the same time. And then we come to part 5. Now, this one was the most difficult to track down and buy for myself, because for some reason, money issues kind of limited me from actually getting it. So it was I would actually say, about a week since I got these ones until I managed to get part 5. But obviously now, as you guys can tell, I have it now. So here's part 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers, released in '89. Oh yeah, so that there's the front. And by the way, these are very nice, like matte looking. This matte kind of hard boxes. There we go. There's the theatrical poster right there, the spine, and the back, and then we have the 4K disc right there with the new cover art, and then we have the Blu-ray right here, the theatrical poster. So yeah, and now the reasons why I got all of them was because I needed to get 3, 4, and 5 because I actually didn't have them in my collection. But the 4K scans actually look really nice on this, even though I actually don't have a 4K player. I looked at the Blu-ray discs themselves, and because they have the 4K scans on them, just obviously in 1080p, and they look great. So, I really enjoyed the looks of these. But the main reason why I actually got these is because some of these actually have special features on them that don't appear on any other on previous releases. The one most notable one that I can think of is with Part 5. So, for anyone who hasn't seen Part 5, spoilers. But yeah, real quick, the opening to this, obviously this follows, Part 4. So, at the end of Part 4, we see Michael Myers get shot up by the police and rednecks, which is the same footage that is used in Part 5, but we see the police drop sticks of dynamite in there, but we see Michael Myers escape. Now, originally, in the film, we have Michael being washed away, and then he finds a hermit who keeps him and treats him back to health until Halloween Eve in '89, and Michael puts on the mask. We see the thorn symbol on his wrist, and then he kills the hermit. And that's what we get in the that's what we get in the film. But originally, when Michael finds the hermit, he was supposed to find this younger looking guy from what we see in the film, and his name is he was labeled Dr. Death, who would take Michael into a shack where he had a lot of voodoo kind of ritual stuff, including the Mark of Thorn, which is how Michael managed to get the Mark of Thorn on his wrist in the film, and then he wakes up and then kills Dr. Death. So, that was what was originally supposed to be intended. But the test audiences, when they originally saw it, didn't really like this character, so they changed it to the hermit that we eventually see in the final film. Now, the footage was thought to be lost because for the longest time, all that we saw that kind of confirmed that he was supposed to be in the film was an original behind the scenes featurette, which I actually think is this on the set behind the scenes featurette on the Blu-ray disc, and the only shot we saw of him is this guy like walking around like trying to see who it was, and then Michael falls on him, and then we see Dr. Death take off Michael's mask. That's all we had for the longest time. But recently, with the production of these 4K discs, we had there was some guy that worked on the production who had a VHS tape of the original footage. It had no audio, but the footage was all there. So what they did was that they added it to. I know they added it to at least a 4K disc. I don't know if they added it to the Blu-ray. But they cleaned it up, made it into a full screen, aspect ratio to kind of fit with the film. Obviously, didn't add it into it, but its own special feature. But they cleaned it up and added insert shots of the theatrical cut to kind of make it look like it was supposed to be part of the film. And they added their own sound effects for all the Dr. Death stuff. So, that's kind of, a one major factor why I wanted to get all these is because of stuff like that. So, yeah. But, it's great to have, basically my entire Halloween collection complete now. Because now I'm only missing the Rob Zombie remakes of 1 and 2, and Halloween Kills, which is obviously not hasn't been released yet because they only came out like last Friday. So, and that's obviously still in theaters. So, besides Halloween Kills, the only ones that I'm missing now is, like I said, the Rob Zombie ones, which I do plan on getting in terms of a um in the theatrical cuts, which I know in terms of Blu-ray editions you can only get in like a double feature pack, and the uncut versions, with the unrated versions that we can is the most readily available one to find. So yeah, but that's really it for the Blu-ray collection update. Let's get on to the video announcements. So, really just two important things I want to mention in this video. One is that, you guys may remember my Outsiders review, which was split up into two parts originally. The first part talked about the theatrical cut, and the second part talked about the complete novel version. So yeah, I did that video over a year ago now because, like I said, the Blu-ray collection update that I did in 2020 was released right before the Outsiders reviews. So, um, really, ever since I made as I've gone on throughout the years, um, I've always wanted to improve my early reviews up until from episode 1 up until episode 14. Because by episode 15, which is when I actually started the Star Trek marathon, that's when I started, going longer with the videos, which maybe, talk about them a lot. But especially from episodes 14, from 1 to 14, it just, when I'm looking back at them, it kind of feels like that I have a lot of restraint. Because back then I thought that I had to be under a certain runtime for videos. But now I can just go over, an hour long with these videos if I really wanted to. But if you look back at, my Dick Tracy review or my It review, those are barely over 10, 11 minutes long. Whereas now I can, look at this video. I'm already over half an hour long. Already. And that's longer than both of those videos combined. But, I really, barely talked about I want to expand those videos a lot. So, I wanted to, I wanted to do this for a long time, but I just didn't know how. And I thought, but then, I'll just say it because I didn't say this, because, by the way, this is my second time recording this update. So, yeah. And I didn't mention this in the previous recording, but Warner Brothers recently announced that they were going to do a 4K Blu-ray of The Outsiders, which contains both the complete novel version and the theatrical cut, both on 4Ks, or on 4K and on Blu-ray. Obviously first time for a complete novel because it's a new 4K scan, but new for the theatrical cut because they never got a Blu-ray release, and never got a 4K release. So this is very exciting for me. So I thought, you know what? When this new Blu-ray comes out, I will do a very special episode of Russell Movie Reviews where I just go over my thoughts on The Outsiders again and go really into depth about it. Going from the original novel to the theatrical cut to the complete novel version, and then talk about this new 4K Blu-ray. And I've it originally started out as being the startup episode to a whole new podcast, but I shot that down because if you guys may remember on my old collab channel, the Cringe Squadcast, let's just say it didn't really work out. So, and all my friends who were part of that just said, we're not taking part in any more sort of things like that. So I was like, you know what? I'll respect that decision. We're not going to do any more podcasts. And I tried to, do this, and I was like, okay, yeah, I remember that, but not do that. So it went from a podcast to let's just make it into a special episode of Wrestling Movie Reviews. And I plan on having a special guest on that episode, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah. Um, so that will be coming out in early November. I would say the 13th or 14th of November. The other thing I wanted to discuss was I know I discussed this a lot over the last 5 years before I started doing strictly movie stuff. I'm a pretty good. I'm a pretty big video game fan. I've been playing video games for years now, either by myself or with friends, and even back then, like 2-3 years ago, you could still look up on my channel and see I actually have a playlist of my original Minecraft Let's Play that I did on the 360. It's terrible, but I still keep it up on there because of it was my first attempt at doing that sort of thing, so I thought, you know what, might as well just keep it up. But I do want to plan on getting back and probably doing some video game stuff maybe every once in a while. But um in terms of like ever since then, I couldn't really do any more video game stuff because again, me talking about movies for the last year now, 2 years now. Um, I have kind of moved away from all like the other stuff I used to like. So I never really had a chance to talk about video games that much, besides in the Crit Squadcast, which again, as I said, didn't really work out. So I've been trying to figure out new ways of kind of discussing my opinions about them. And then about a month ago, my friend Franco, which you guys have seen in some episodes of the Crim Squadcast, he contacted me and said, "Hey, I want to do a collab with you on some games. Would you be willing to do that sort of thing?" I'm like, "Well, yeah, of course." And it took a very long time trying to figure out how we're going to do this thing. I think we originally started talking about it last year in September. And then slowly we've been figuring out how to do it, how to record it. And now we have finally decided we're ready to do that. And we are going to do our very first collab Let's Play over on his channel, Oddboy. Oddboy. I will leave his channel down in the description below. The Let's Play we're going to be doing is actually on both one of our favorite games of all time, and that's Super Mario Galaxy. So, I'm really excited to do that. I really, am excited to do this for Franco because, I've loved video games all my life, but I just never had a chance to really talk about them. And now this is really my chance to, do this sort of thing. And Franco's been doing this for a while. He's actually on the verge, at the time of me recording this, he's on the verge of completing his Mario Odyssey playthrough, and he already did Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So, he's very talented in this sort of thing. So I'm very excited to be a part of the channel. I believe we're going to be starting this on November 1st. More updates will be coming out on his Instagram. I'm not going to link his Instagram on here, but he has linked it several times in his videos, which, again, I'll be linking his channel down in the description below, so you guys go and check that out. So, yeah, I hope you guys are going to be really excited to, watch this series as it was, or as it is for me if I go to start creating it. So, like I said, that will be either starting on the very 1st of November, or at least at the beginning, sometime, like between November 1st and I would say November 5th. that's where I'm going to start doing this sort of thing. Start doing this Let's Play, I should say. So yeah. So yeah, that's really about it for this video. I see that we're gone past 40 minutes already. So yeah, really, I got nothing else to add. If you guys, want to check out other videos of mine, you can click over here to click on my channel icon to go to my channel, or just click down there on my username down there. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon to get notified when future videos are coming out. And click over here to watch the latest 2 videos. Make sure to also follow me on my social medias. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those are all down in the description below. And make sure to also follow me on Twitch, because I will be doing hopefully be doing some spooky live streams occasionally. And again, make sure to go and subscribe to Franco's channel, because that's where we're going to be doing this Mario Galaxy Let's Play. I will be joining him also, I believe, in Galaxy 2, and I think obviously, a few other Let's Plays in the near future. But yeah, make sure to go and subscribe to Franco's channel down below to be ready for this Mario Galaxy Let's Play, and keep up to date with my channel as well. Stay tuned for Saturday, where I'm going to be doing the Aliens review. And then stay tuned for October 31st, where I will be reviewing Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, and Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the Aliens review. And go subscribe down to Franco in the description below. See you later, guys. Live long and prosper. Out.